Hi, Lauren. I am really excited about how this new version of the sketch turned out, the reduced square footage. We're not quite at the 2,500 square foot mark. I think based on my scale of the sketch, it's probably a bit more like 2,600. But by eliminating that additional bedroom and squeezing things up towards the top of the page, towards your street, we've definitely made some smart reductions in the square footage here. So most of the changes are happening here on the right side of the home. I have changed the living room to an ensuite guest bedroom. The office and gym have been combined into a larger combo space, but that's still smaller than the two individual rooms were, with plenty of storage, room for the treadmill desk, a sitting desk, plenty of open storage here for shelves, weights, juggling equipment, and the stationary bike. We've got a bathroom for the office use as well as for your guests to use. Right off the courtyard here. I think it's going to be an amazing way to come out of the office, get this view, hop into the bathroom. We've got a linen closet here, more storage here, I think, because part of what I was doing when I was squeezing everything up, I had a lot of leftover room between this kitchen circulation zone and the front of the house. And so the pantry has gotten maybe a bit oversized. So I've taken some of the pantry space and turned it into hallway storage. Now, this doesn't just have to be a walled off closet. This could be open display space as well, although that's a bit more expensive to accomplish. So, but it would look really nice off the courtyard. So maybe we'll talk about how this zone could be utilized. But oh my God, look at the amount of potential storage in this pantry. Maybe it's oversized. Maybe you'd like to make the office a little bit bigger. We can shift the bathroom core down and steal space from the pantry to give it to the office. So let me know how you feel about that. Although for what it's worth, there's never too much storage in a pantry, in my opinion. The kitchen and great room are still looking great, though I've shrunk it up a little bit, as much as I feel comfortable to do with the furniture arrangements that I'm showing. Now, I know you didn't want an 8-person table. A 6-person table feels a little too puny for the space. The great room is really being driven by the size of the furniture arrangement here for the family room, which is now facing a solid wall with media cabinets along here. And now I'm showing a console table behind the couch, the piano area facing this central partition. And I still want to do this partition. I think the room feels still too long, given that I want access here and I want access here into the master suite. That's what's driving the length of the room. And I think that without this central divider element, which you've indicated you like, I feel like it's probably a bit too sparse. So I still like this idea. We'll do maybe a low cabinet with posts coming up to support some roof structure. And then there's a wood slat screen between the two elements. I think that'd be a really great thing for you to place the piano up against and to sort of create just an open or a semi-defined space between the dining and the family room, a little bit of screening. Now, if there's a concern about wanting to be able to see the TV from the kitchen, we could certainly make this extremely open, very open, or just, completely eliminate anything above or between the structural posts here. So let's talk more about that. The master bedroom and walk-in closet, this whole line here has shifted over, enlarging the courtyard, but shrinking the amount of conditioned living space we're building. But it still feels quite ample for a king-size bed and a couch, 2 nightstands, access directly into the master bathroom with direct access to a very amply sized walk-in closet with direct access to the mudroom with the laundry. So I feel like this is a great floor plan for you. I'd love to hear your feedback. I know one of the things you wanted, of course, was to shift up and away from the rear setback line, which we certainly have. So this is all the new space that we've captured, which now, in combination with the space that we had before, can make for very ample garden spaces right off the kitchen. One thing that might be nice, I'm thinking about right now, is if you're really serious about gardening and maybe if you're growing food to cook, we've got great access out this way, but we could perhaps also consider doing direct access out this way. Maybe instead of having an L-shaped counter here, we'll just break the countertop like so, maybe scoot the cooktop up a little bit, and then have what's a window now just become a doorway. That might be a really nice thing to add as well. So let me know how you feel about that when you provide me your feedback. But other than that, I think for the most part, this should look very familiar to you. It's quite similar to the first plan I came up with. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this, so please get back to me as soon as you can, and let's schedule a meeting to review your comments. Thank you, Lauren.